This is DTM. I'm coming at you from Vector Maestros, and I want to start an illustration here, and if Facebook will help me out sometimes, we'll be all right. So want to cover three things when I do this line work for this illustration. What are those three things? They're sitting right there on the screen. The brush tool, the Blob Brush tool, and the pen tool, all to create line work in an illustration. Adobe Illustrator off a Surface Pro 4. Word up. Get more about Illustrator at vectormaestros.com. And that's my story. I'm sticking with it. Check me out. Okay, that's how it's gonna go. Sharing this at Vector Maestros website, and that Vector Maestros Facebook page, and the Vector Maestros Facebook later. So that's the pen tool, right? The pen tool is right here. That's the pen tool. The Blob Brush tool is on this side. There we go. And the brush tool is on this side. So now we know. You see that? You see this, and the pen tool, and the drawing that we're going to use is it's called DTM exclamation. Yes, I drew it in manga. Oops. Let's undo that. Drawn on Manga Studio. But we're gonna finish it. This is part of my 21 days, 21 vectors. Some of the steps that I go through when I am creating an illustration are taking care of my layers. I must always take care of my layers. You must stay organized. You must label your layers. That way it's easy to find what you need to find, easy to take care of what you need to take care of, and whenever you go back, it is everything is where you left it. If you hand off the design to somebody else, then they're going to want to understand what's going on with the file, and it'll be much easier to see it. I am DTM, and I am going to show off just enough about this illustration. Our focus today is going to be just the line work, okay? Nothing else. If I have time, I don't know how long. I think I can go with 90 minutes or something like that. Alright, so here we go. Let's get to it. Are we ready? Yes. Say you're ready, Dan. Alright, I'm ready. And this noise is my desk. Alright, let's fix this here. Alright, so first things first, I select my layer and I turn down the opacity, because I need to set this up in order for me to be able to draw over it. A friend of mine told me that she knows of an artist who leaves this original layer on top. I leave it on the bottom. Original. I label my layer. There it is. Layer 2 is going to be my lines, and it actually is going to be lines head. Let's go with the head. Head. There we go. Done. So that's the head. So let's zoom in. It's Control plus, and there we go. So now I can, so there's a couple ways I can go about this. Number one is the brush tool. So let me change the color of my brush tool. I'm gonna make it black, and then we'll see what we got here. So the cool thing about the brush tool is that it supports pressure. So and it smooths out if your line comes out a little weird and crooked. It starts to smooth out some things. All right, so let's Control A, delete all that. Let's go. And I can change the settings of my brush tool by double clicking and then changing the size. I have it set to pressure. My variation is max at 2 points. I hit OK. And what does that mean? That means that when I go like this, it has a little bit of thick and thin lines in order to follow the pressure. So right now I'm just drawing the hard dark lines. Right, there we go. Look at that. Yeah. And I like using the Blob Brush as opposed to the pen tool because it has more of a fluid look about it. The pen tool, which we're going to use anyways, it's you can make it smooth and roundish, but it doesn't give you the smooth, curvy, natural lines as if you were drawing. There we go. That's right. And that's it. Come on. There we go. And then let's, when I draw with brush tool, the Blob Brush, I go slow and I take my time because I want to be able to control the thickness and flow of the line. It's kind of like using a real ink pen. So here we go. If you use the brush pen, ink brush pen, then it's similar in that you have to control the pressure you put down on your hand, on your brush, in order to get the lines you want. So here we go. Let's see. There we go. All right. Yep. That's it. You got too excited. Focus. That's right. Here we go. Oh yeah. Yeah. I didn't like this side, but let me go like this. So the original drawing was done on Manga Studio. I like Manga Studio. It's been taking me a while to learn it, and it supports pressure sensitivity, it supports touch. I like the fact that I can use my hand to rotate the canvas and move the illustration around. There you go. And then only use the pen to register line work and drawings. There you go. Yes. And right now I'm just taking my time using the Blob Brush. I discovered the Blob Brush, I guess it's a recent addition. It's not in the older versions of Illustrator. It is only on the Creative Cloud, and I don't remember seeing it before. And I guess when you don't have a stylus or a pen or a tablet, it really doesn't make much of a difference. But because I like to draw, then it becomes really helpful. And me using my hand skills to draw in the line work with the pen. I like the surface. I'm not trying to sell you a surface. I've owned several machines, and I like the fact that you can run drawing software like Manga Studio and then crank up Illustrator and put in some real work. Yeah, there you go. Because I have clients. I do commercial work, a lot of corporate work, and we need finish an illustration in vector. I just finished one last night. I was gonna post that video, but then I didn't do it because I didn't like the artwork. Yeah, well, sometimes. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I like that. I think, I don't know, I meant to use the other tools, but I think this is looking pretty good. I know where I'm gonna use it. Let me get rid of this line here. Nah, that's not gonna work. Let's go like that. Perfect. I'm gonna leave the outline to the pen tool. Pen tool is very important. I did not understand it when I first started with the pen tool, and but it's become my main go-to buddy and pal. So let's go like this. Yes. That looks weird. It's long and it doesn't do what I want it to do. So let's go like that. Yeah, here we go. See, I can make the stroke thicker by pressing down a little bit more. When I first got a Surface tablet, I took it with me to an animation meetup and I handed it to a couple animators, and the first thing they did was lightly draw on the screen, and I learned a lot just by watching them because I never drawn digitally before. And it's about control. It's about a lot of control. Alright, so here we go. Yes, I should leave a little patch because I have some gray hairs. So let's leave a little patch here that shows like some gray hairs. It gives you that. There we go. Haha. Yes. Alright. Cool. So if anybody has any questions, I'm going to check the Vector Maestros page because I can't check everywhere I posted this link. I can only take my time to look around on the Facebook a little bit. Okay, here we go. And if I want to zoom in, I can get in tighter. Yes. I don't know. I like to draw. Something about me you might not know is that I like to draw. I like to use technology to draw. There we go. Alright, let's take a look without the original on. Yeah. No, it's a little weird. Oh, it's okay. It's just a drawing. Alright. So now let's move on. So this is the head, right? So let's move on to the next tool. And it's going to be, let's switch up to the pen tool. And I'm actually going to change the layer because I don't want any interference with the line work that I have here now. So let me see any comments real quick. Oops, sorry, that's the microphone, and there's feedback, so I don't know how that sometimes comes through. Okay, so here we go. So look, bam, let's go, and let's go like that. Yeah. I use my arrow keys to separate the line from what it was before. Drop another point, go like this. Here we go. There you go. Yes. And what I like about the vector illustration, that it comes out real clean. Somebody mentioned that on Facebook the other day. Very clean lines. Yes, it's vector. That's why we draw with vector, because we want sharp, clean lines. And I'm sorry if there's feedback. I'm trying to figure that out. I'm trying out different microphones. And let's see if I turn this down, what happens. That doesn't help me none. Alright, so let's see. So we have that. Let's make a small line. So now brush, right? So I use the brush a lot also. And let me get my brushes out. And I don't think I have any brushes here. So let's go artistic ink. Here we go. Bam. Get these out. And I usually like this one. And watch what happens. Yeah, that's super thick, right? That's okay because we can go like this. And it's a path. Of course, it has all these points, and it's too much. You can make it thinner. 0.6. Bam, there it is. So now I can grab more and make more lines. And that's what I like about the pen tool, that you can make your own brush. I can make another brush right now if I want to. So let me close that out, get rid of it. And if I was to use this brush right now, I'd go with it like that right there. And I don't like how that looks. Let me try this way. Yeah, that's better. But there's something going on with that color. So let's try to make a brush. And let's save this first. Save, DTM, exclamation. You always save it as Adobe Illustrator file. Hit save, and then just save it again. So let me go ahead and make my own brush, right? So here goes, come on, pen, tap, let go, tap, let go, and then let's go tapping, click and drag. So there it is, click and drag. So that's gonna be kinda the line I want to create. It's gonna be in that shape. No, I don't like that. Let's go back. Let's add another one here. And let's move this so that I don't have to go so far grabbing it. Okay, so let's say I had a brush that looked like this. And let's go like that. Yeah. Yes. So what I'm doing is I'm taking my time to shape a path that has the look that I want to use in my line drawings. So here we go. It's a little straighter. Not bad. Let's fill it in with black so we really know what it's going to look like. So that would be my line. I like that. Let's make it thinner, because I really want it to be a thin line. Because I'm going to use it with this brush tool here. And I want to just be able to make some lines, right? So let's zoom out now and bring this out here like this. There you go. That looks pretty much even. Let's take a look. Let's take it to the edge, and then you can use the edge of the screen to give you a sort of a measurement. There it is. Okay, so now I have created a shape. This is the shape I want to use for my brushes. I go to my brush window. Let's get this out. Here's the two brushes that I've used. This basic one that I don't like, it's ugly, and then this is the one I'm gonna make. I go to my menu here, it says new brush. I want it to be an art brush. I hit OK. I call it thin lines, and then hello Facebook, and then tints. Hit OK, and now I've created a new line, and there it is. So check this out, right? Let me delete this. Let's delete all this, and let's select that line, get this brush, and there's my line. This line is okay, it's real thin. Let's go at 1. There it is at 1. So now I can go here. I can go here, grab this brush, and then add that in like that right there. I can go here and go like that. I can then turn this point a little thicker to fill in this spot. And what I like about using a brush is that it's still a path with anchors and handles and all of that stuff. You don't have that when it comes to using, come on, here we go. You don't have that when it comes to using the Blob Brush. So you can always change thickness, you can always change the shape, and it gives you a whole nother line. So let's zoom out. Yeah, see that? Yeah, so that's how you use that, and I would use it here on this other edge. you know, of course, that looked ugly. Let's undo that. And I'm getting a lot of feedback, so I hope that you don't hear the feedback yourself. One thing that's happening right now is I'm getting a whole lot of points. I don't like that, but that's why they made this take off anchor points. There we go, tool, and let's straighten out the edges. There we go. And why does it look crooked? I don't know why it's looking crooked, but let's go. Alright, I have to fix that. So there you have the head. I am working my way through it. Again, I need a pen tool. Let's get the pen tool. Let's go here. And it's getting cluttered, huh? Let me move stuff out the way. Move this out the way. So let's go right here. And there and there. And then I'm going to go right here. And right there. Use the arrow keys. And then pull from the hair, the beard. This ear's too close. Let's go like that. Let's finish the ear and then move it. I will move it. And you know, we can actually copy it. So let me delete that. Get the this is the selection tool. Let's go like this. Let's go like that. Oh, that part is on the other side. That's right. Okay, so I hold down the Alt button and then click down and drag, and it's gone. I have another ear right here. Let's turn it around. Object, transform, reflect, and there we go. It needs to have some separation because there's all this gap right here in between the hairline and the ear, and there needs to be the same on this side. And now I have to turn on the lion's head and move that over. There we go. Better. See, the thing about Illustrator that I enjoy the most is that no line is forever. You will be able to adjust the line, change the line, clean the line, fix the line, all those things you need to do to make the illustration whatever you want it to be. Whereas growing up, I'm a pencil artist. I've been drawing with a pencil all my life, and when you need to fix something, you erase it or you draw it over and over and over with lots of pencil marks till you get what you want, and then try to clean it up, trace it or something. And in here you draw the line. You don't like the way that line is? No problem, move it, pick it up. Yep, that's it, just like that. Let's see. I'm gonna refresh the page, see what kind of feedback we got going on over here. I think we're good. We're good. They like the video. That's awesome. We have some likes on it. Let me click on the Vector Maestros page. Come on, internet. All right, so let's see. So I got the head. It's not bad. A little chibi head. The ear. Don't like the way the ear looks, but it's okay. It's all right. We're gonna go with that. Let's go. Turn off the original. And there's the drawing so far. I'm gonna rename this top layer. This is gonna be head, outline, done. And then keep rolling. Next line, next layer is going to be the. Let's go with the arms. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. These hands. Alright, so let's go with the Blob Brush again. Yeah, why not? Let's go. Let's go on in. And I'm going to go from thin to thick. From thin to thick. Let's go like this. I don't like that line. Let's go like that. See, that's cool, right? You can just undo, get rid of a line. I'm telling you, if I'd have had this growing up and I'd have known that artists can make money with art, I'd be further ahead in my career. Alright, that looks good. That looks good. I like it. Let's go. And that's too thick. Let's fix this. Yeah. Zoom out. How does that look? It's a little too strong, but it's okay for the fingers. And now that I'm looking at this, let me fix these lines in the head, make it thicker. Let's make them all 4s. That's way too thick. Let's make them all 2s. Let's make it 3s. That's too thick. So there should be at least 2s. Yeah. Yep, gotta fix the earrings. And now these lines that I had made here don't work. So let's click on those, and I only have 2. Let's delete those. Let's get rid of them. I'm not gonna worry about that. As a matter of fact, what I could do is use the blob and come on, blob. Come on, here we go. You can sculpt the line. Yeah, I don't like that. Let's go. Do it again. Zoom in. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Here we go. Zoom out. And it looks okay. It does not look great. So all you can do is keep trying. There you go. There you go. No. Better. Better. Yeah. Still not right. So what do we do? Well, listen. We got lots of things. Lots of tools here for us, right? Look at that. Look at this. I suggested this to a friend one time. He didn't like how the corners would have that hard edge, and as a matter of fact, I did try something else with the lines. And so I said to him, why don't you make your own corners? And so now let's make our own corners. Let's do it. There you go. See, why not? Let's do this one now. As a matter of fact, it's going to go like this and like that. And let's grab this here. So you use a combination of tools to get the effects that you want. Why not? That's why Illustrator put him here. Does anybody use any other vector software? There we go. Yeah. Yes, done. So now let's go in here and fix the ear. Fix these. Let's put that there. So now we have a little gap. And let's go here and here. And then move that point over. Yes. So now we have a little gap, but the ear's off. So let's go right here. Let's grab that right there. There it is. Okay. There we go. There we go. And let's get rid of this. I don't need that now. And I could actually put this right here. Nope. Let's go. Yeah. Alright. Big earrings. So now I'm in the same. Let's go like this. I'm in the same layer. Let's get this color out. Let's go like that. Get rid of the stroke. And now let's adjust this. Set this over on the edge. Set this down right here. Set that up right there. Yeah. Come on. It is snapping. See, view guides, black guides. It's what is it? There's a setting here that I forgot. No, snap to point. Undo that. That's right. I don't want it to snap to anything but to what I tell it to snap. Come on. And as a matter of fact, I can also add a curve to it. Done. Alright, let's zoom out. Okay. I want it to end in corner, into triangles and not squares. There you go. That one has more hair. I guess I could have done a hair right there. Done. Perfect. That's the head outline. Now we're doing the fingers. So now what prompted me to fix this head outline is the thickness of the lines, because I'm going to start doing the fingers and the arm, and the thickness of that line is starting to look bigger than thicker than the ones in the head. So here we go. There we go. There we go. That's right. Alright, so it looks like it's taking a long time to get through this illustration. I hope you learned something today, and if you didn't, tune in anytime onto YouTube. We have a channel dedicated to a whole lot of learning tutorials that have to do with Illustrator, and I think I do like the way that came out. Let's do that again. I'm gonna have to outline all this on the Blob Brush. It may just have to be like that because I like that. But yes, check us out, vectormaestros.com. My name is DTM. Yes, and that's my name up here too. And I may just take the time to knock out that DTM right here. And it's real easy. Just take a big circle. Look at this. Let's go like this. And like that. Let's go like that. Right now I'm just using a Blob Brush. There we go. And what I like about this is, watch this. Watch this. I'm selecting the inside shape and deleting it. And look, now it's filled up, right? So let's turn that off for a second. Let's go add the Blob Brush and let's make it thicker. Let's go, that's a 4 is good, I guess. Let's try that. Let's see what happens. Not wide enough. Nope. Thicker. I need it thicker. So let's go to, yeah, let's try that. And go with that. Okay. Yeah, that's alright. Let's go like that. And DTM. And let's go like this. Right now I'm just drawing my name. And you're like, damn, but that looks like, how is that gonna stand out? Easy. There we go. There we go. I like that. Yes. Alright, that's DTM. And I'm going to shade that in white and turn on the, hey, this one's supposed to be black, and there it goes. That's right, that's right. So now let's make a copy of these two, duplicate, and grab these two new ones and put an outline on them. And the outline is going to be, oh, that's, there we go, come on, outline, there it is. And make that a 4. Make that a 6 and see how that looks. Yeah, DTM. And now I can grab this whole layer and move it a little bit. There we go. As easy as pie. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Alright, I hope catch up with us on YouTube. I'm going to record the rest of this session and just post it online. Alright, DTM, Delta Tango Mike, the Creative Genius, Vector Maestros. Peace out.